from the University of Tennessee. From left to right, head coach Karen Weekly and student athletes Ashley Rogers and Kiki Milloy. For those in the room, please raise your hand for questions. We'll pass the mic to you. And for those of you on Zoom, please use the raise hand function and unmute yourself when prompted. And Coach, we'll have you start things off with a statement about the day.
It's a crazy day. Of course, you can't control the weather, but I'm just so incredibly proud of the leadership on our team. Two of them are sitting up here with me. We just have a really strong core of leaders that keep the team in the right frame of mind, keep us focused on our mission. They just delivered a message to the team now about how we need to go about tonight and tomorrow being prepared. But I'm really proud of what they were able to do, even with the delay, really not miss a beat. Ashley came out and just shut the door. The way Kiki started the game, responding, and then Riley delivers the final big blow. But there's just so many good things that led up to all that, and I just can't say enough about how they competed.
Coach, thank you. We'll take questions. Start with Cora.
It's for both Kiki and Ashley, but amid that rain delay, as leaders on a team, what are you saying to the team? How do you keep everyone focused for that long when it is the first one was almost 5 hours?
Just kind of continuing the message from before the rain delay, staying on the attack, just going up there, hunting pitches on defense, going in there, throwing some good movement pitchers or playing good defense behind Raj, because, she's given everything that she has for us. So just going in there and trying to take as many pitches off of her arm that we can.
Yeah, especially during that time, you can have access to internet, TVs, whatnot, just staying focused on this game and what we need to do to win that game.
Ashley, kind of for you specifically, how did you stay focused personally through that rain delay? What were some of the things you did during that big 5-hour delay to be able to stay focused and take the circle in the second half of the game?
Just continuing to know what I wanted to do when I went out there. Just continuing to, just like you said, just stay focused, stay attacking on this game. Karen was talking to me, Megan was talking to me. They were just keeping me helping to keep me locked in and just getting my body, my mind prepared to go back in.
Take our next question remotely. Maria, you can unmute yourself.
Question for KikiMilloy. How big was that Riley West grand slam to set up a run rule opportunity right there?
Again, it sounds louder. Again, it's okay. Again, just stay on the attack. She, after that at bat, I was like, what were you thinking? And she's just like getting in there and hit it hard, because she knew that we needed to get up there and get some runs on the board and put this game out as soon as possible. So her being up there and being able to do that, like I was standing on third with all the confidence in the world, knowing that she was going to do something great.
Kiki, with your 2 homers today, you're obviously extending the single season record, but you're very quickly approaching the career record here. It looked like you'd pointed to the stands after one of them to your parents. What did it mean to have them here for, this moment this weekend? And how does it feel to be so close to making more history?
Luckily both my parents were able to be here. Sorry, Dad, about your high school season, but it's okay. But just having both my parents here and just being able to look up in the stands and see them cheering me on and just hearing them, it feels great. And just knowing that I have all the support in the world from them. I love them, and I love them so much.
Kiki, what were you seeing from Indiana's pitching that enabled you personally to get those 2 homers and then in total the 4 home runs?
It's more just staying with our process and whatever we've been talking about throughout the year. Like if we see something over the wide of the plate, attacking that and attacking those strikes early. And I think we did a good job of that.
We'll go back to Zoom and take another question from Maria.
Question for Coach Weekly. You'll be glad to know the weather forecast for Sunday is warm, sunny, and nice. So I don't think you'll have to do this again. How important in the big picture is this win? Because these other teams have got a long night ahead of them, and your team can go find some food and get some rest.
It's huge, even when you don't have a delay, to get win number 2 and be able to go into Sunday, knowing what's in front of you. And like you said, they've got to play some games between now and the time we see the field again. So it's always big, but especially when you have a delay like we had today. And the thing I got to say something about, though, is give a lot of credit to once we were in a delay, They gave us a set time and we knew exactly what we were doing. And I think that's huge. These guys know the worst thing you can do is just sit in the dugout and wonder when they're going to pull the tarp, when the rain's going to stop, and just be sitting there the whole time. So the fact that we knew, okay, 7:14 game time, and we could all just go, they went and got food with families and then came back to the clubhouse. And so it wasn't as bad as some rain delays are. And I've got to give credit to the folks running the tournament for handling it that way.
Ashley, you were dealing with a very slippery ball before the game got delayed initially, ended up having the bases loaded, had to come back out with the bases loaded, 2 outs. How do you mentally prepare yourself for that moment, just knowing that you have to hit the ground running right away?
Yeah, just coming out there and attacking and not pitching to avoid a spot, but pitching to hit my spot that I want. Karen helped me a ton in between during the delay and lovingly told me to get out of my own way. That's not sarcastic. She actually was loving, but yeah, just having the help and just staying locked in the right mindset to come back in and just attack from the very first pitch, because I know what they want to do and just I know what I want to do to get out of that situation.
Well, Ashley's been here 5 years now, and I've never seen her walk 3 batters in an inning. That doesn't happen. And, I kept saying, hey, we need to stop this, because before the game, I made it very clear to, Shonda, the umpires, we all talked about it at home plate. Rain should not affect a game of this magnitude at this point in time in the season at all. It shouldn't, jeopardize their ability to compete to the best. It shouldn't jeopardize the safety of anybody. So, I was a little perturbed that we didn't shut that thing down sooner, because obviously she wasn't able to grip the ball. She was having to change the ball out every single pitch. And like I said, she has never walked 3 people in an inning. So that tells you the whole story right there. But, once we shut it down, she and I talked before we went back out there and just talked about, how much faith I have in her. And you just go out and you surrender everything and you just give us your absolute best. And, I'll make the decisions on whether your best is what we need right now. And Ashley did it. We made an agreement and she did it. She went out there and just plowed through.
Kiki, what does it say about the consistency of this offense to obviously hit a couple home runs, have those weather delays, come back, hit more, including a grand slam? Just how consistent do you think this offense is?
I think, again, just having the weather delay just shows that we can get locked in and stay locked in with our plan that we have coming into the game, and that we're able to adapt and adjust throughout the game with whatever's thrown at us.
Go back to Maria remotely.
Coach, knowing if you win Sunday, you win the regional, or if not, you have to go 2 games. Have you considered yet who may take the ball to start the game in the circle tomorrow?
No, I have not. Today was such a crazy, unusual day that I just wanted us to get through today, and then we'll attack tomorrow when it comes.
Karen, wanted to ask you about, Kiki homering twice today. She's already accomplished so much this season, but getting close to that career record, what does it mean to you to see just her perform like this when the lights are on the brightest?
Kiki is a special player. She's probably a once in a lifetime type of player. And it's just so much fun to watch her go about her business every day. Sometimes her teammates marvel at things. And what I point out to them is that so many of the things Kiki does are controllables. I mean, the talent is there, but she doesn't rest on that. You watch her run bases, you watch her look for every opening, you watch the just refusal to be denied. You watch how she goes about her working. I mean, she's in the clubhouse every single day, looking at her film, getting in extra cuts. The things that any athlete can control, and she does those, leading her teammates, making sure that she's not just taking care of herself, but taking care of her teammates. I just can't say enough about her. And it's just been so much fun to watch her grow. And I think maybe you wrote the story about Kiki's maturity or growth as a leader. Yeah, that said it all right there. Her willingness this fall to be vulnerable and to lean on her teammates when she needed them has helped her, become so much closer to them. And because of that, they trust in her leadership so much more.
Coach, starting out this regional with 2 run rule victories, where's the confidence level at heading into tomorrow and hopefully shutting this thing down and moving on in 1 game?
Well, I think the confidence is there. I don't worry about that, but I don't want us to get complacent. Run rule victories don't mean anything for tomorrow. we played pretty horrible the day Baylor was here, those 2 days. And then our next outing, we were a whole lot better against Virginia Tech. And I just told our team, expect the same thing. Expect that whoever we face, they're going to be a whole lot better than they were today or yesterday. And we've got to come out and it's a clean slate and it's dog eat dog.
All right, Tennessee, thank you very much.
Thank you.